Hey, it's Jonathan, and I want to thank you for joining me today. I really hope this video finds you in good fortune. I want to take a look at Bitcoin. I made a video, well, I guess it was yesterday, um, talking about this move we had, and it's just a really exciting time in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency right now. I really think I don't say this lightly either. I really think that we're about to uh, start to see some of the upside on these cryptos. Of course, I always could be wrong. It could tank. We could go down to 24,000. But I just want to show you what I've observed on the chart and an opportunity that I actually missed. And just to, this is why I'm doing this, is to keep account of my activities, my trading activities, so that I can better myself. So I don't want to miss this opportunity that I think is coming up. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to figure out the percentage. Is a higher percent, this way or that way? So we'll take a look at that, and I'll show you. Yesterday I made a video though, and we were right around this point, and I was just saying that I was a buyer at this point. Since then we made a move up. We were right around that 32 area. We made a move up to 34, and we're just kind of hanging out, looking good. We're seeing how this, waiting for this relative strength indicator to come down. See where we're at on that. So let's just go quickly into what I saw. And so this was a good call, but let me just show you what I'm seeing on the longer time frame and why I think that we're right there at that turning point. That I really don't think we're going to see any more downside. I could always be wrong again, but I really don't think we're going to see any more downside. We might come back down to these levels again, but I think our downside potential is decreased drastically right at this point from what I'm seeing. So on the long time frame here on the daily chart, we are looking at the relative strength. Um, this is this hidden divergence here. We're looking at this hidden divergence, and that is a continuation symbol. That is a continuation signal. I want to draw a light on this portion of it right here. We had this high, and we came down and we made this low. This was the first low from the highest point of our relative strength indicator. So here's our low here. Since then, our relative strength has gone all the way back down to the bottom, and yet we still are no lower than this first low of the very high of the relative strength. So our price continued to move higher. Our price continued to move higher as the relative strength went down. And we can just draw the level, for this right there. So we've come all the way back down. All the way back down to the bottom. We still haven't broke this price. So that's a hidden divergence right there on a very long-term scale. We're seeing good signals on an hourly chart that this move was textbook right here at the bottom. It was really a textbook move on this hourly chart. So these waves here with the divergence, right? Then we had the hidden divergence. That's why I was saying that it looked like a continuation. Relative strength going down, price continued to move higher. We got down to somewhere back where it wasn't too far overbought. That's when we had our next move up. That was the last video that I was talking about. We were in this area and I was talking about it. And this was very strong. It never went down. I consider this very strong. Let me show you a missed opportunity that I had. I was trading, and I even pointed this out. I should have, done what I known. I knew better than this, but so I've been trading Microsoft on a daily chart, and when I'm going in and out of the market, I have a core position, and then I have regular positions that I just trade in and out, just trying to make sure I take full advantage of the movement of the market. So I have my core position, which I'm just holding. If I think it's bullish, then I'll just hold that. And then I have another position that or other positions that I will go in and out of the market with. But so we've been trading this ascending channel here, and all anticipation was a sell signal right here at the top is what we were considering. But let's see what we happen when we hit the top here. So when we hit the top, you see we hit the top. I saw my position at about 283 right here. If you look, this first dip from our highest relative strength went right here, right? So then our relative strength moved down. The price never fell below that first dip. So we had a hidden divergence. In fact, it stayed a little bit higher. We had hidden divergence here. See, we went all the way down. And this is what ensued. This movement right here is what ensued after that. And we had some other signals here. We had a triangle, looked like a wolf triangle, and this and that. And I believe it was. We broke out. We came back down. But this hidden divergence right here is what happened. Never went below that price level right there, that first dip of that relative strength. See? So when we're looking at the Bitcoin, we pretty much have the same thing on a daily chart. That first dip, bottom of the relative strength, all the way out. Relative strength made it all the way to the bottom. Never made it. Never made it past that. Still haven't broke out. I've been a little bit iffy up to this point about, were we going to see more downside and stuff. I would feel I'm more than 50% confident that this is going to continue up from here. I'm sure we're going to have some back and forth a little bit, but I would be surprised if we saw this level again. Now, I could be wrong. It's just what I'm thinking right now, and I'm recording this so that I can go back and look at my thoughts and evaluate why I thought what I thought. But just like on the Microsoft chart, we don't want to miss this signal. Now, we just broke out of our descending channel on our relative strength with our hidden divergence. Anyway, so that's this video. I am a buyer on most of the cryptocurrencies right at this point that I invest in. VET's looking good. I'm looking at it to break out this. ADA's looking good. ADA's looking on top of things. So most of them. So, and then even GBTC is looking strong. So anyway, that is the video for today. I hope you got some insight out of it. And make sure you give me a like and subscribe. Y'all are beautiful. I will see you in the next one.